Whenever we're shooting Survivor on location, the area that we all live and work in, we refer to as base camp. And the formation, the layout of base camp may change from location to location, but the departments that are in base camp and the idea of base camp always remains the same. It's basically the nerve center of where everything happens, everything it takes to put a show like this on the air when you're halfway around the world, including transportation. So I'm just going to pop in on some of the different departments and give you a little taste of what goes on in a day. Anything that happens at base camp must go through the production office. This is the nerve center of the nerve center. It's the middle of lunch. We're going to pop in, and a lot of people are gone. We'll make our way over to the queen bee of the nerve center. By the way, two of our producers,
hey, Jeff.
Matt and Pritikin. What are you guys doing in here anyway?
We're hiding from the heat. The AC is out. This is the only place we have it.
Are you literally working on an episode?
Absolutely.
Yeah, show 2.
Nice. All right. Jocelyn.
Hard at work.
Doing a little tour of base camp. Give me the 411 on what the production office does for Survivor.
The better question, Jeff, I think, is what doesn't the production office do? Basically, we're kind of mission control and essentially the nerve center. Everything going on this show somehow runs through the production one way or another. It's kind of deals with what we're shooting, but also, kind of bigger picture stuff. We're the office that liaises with our offices back in Los Angeles and Sydney. We are the office that deals with when people arrive and when people leave, all their accommodation, all their travel. We need things shipped in from the States. We can't get something we need for a challenge. That basically runs through here. We set that up, and then it comes in, and it gets here, and we distribute it. It never ends. Basically, once we start, it is one long to-do list that doesn't get any shorter until the show's over.
Without Unit, we wouldn't be here. That's the bottom line. They create this entire world.
Unit's responsible for all the facilities and the logistics for the show, basically. So if you want to go and film somewhere, somebody's got to put all the power and the water and the fuel and the buildings and the air conditioning and the Gatorade.
One of the nice things about being in China is we do have hotel rooms with toilets and showers, but down at base camp you have to use portable toilets. So because we have Western toilets, we wanted to make sure our locals know how to use a Western toilet. So we put it in Chinese. That makes sense. We even have, believe it or not, pictures, because they use a different type of toilet in China. I understand the Chinese part of it. What I don't understand is why we need the directions in English for how to use a Western toilet. Another department we could not live without is our medical department. Gonna pop it. What's going on? Don't run. We're doing a day in the life and kind of showing people what goes on in Survivor. Medical department, you guys take care of 6 survivors if they need be. You also take care of a crew of about 400.
That's right.
How prepared is this place to handle basic emergencies?
We're very prepared. We've got a full team here. We've got 2 doctors, 4 paramedics and 2 registered nurses. We've got a fully kitted out kind of small emergency department almost, complete with monitoring equipment. We've got things for intravenous lines, a whole range of intravenous and other medications, and a bunch of expert people who are basically willing to do anything to save someone's life.
A tour of base camp would not be complete if we didn't stop in catering. Everybody's hungry all the time. Catering makes about 1,000 meals a day, which is roughly 100,000 meals while we're on location. And keeping everybody happy and changing up the menu is a monumental task. But as you see, seems to be going very well. Tour continues. We also have, as you might guess, a massive marine department. All kinds of boats and crews and captains that are responsible for getting us to locations and back. Again, we'll just pop in and see. Oh, Megan doesn't like to be on camera, so I'm going to ignore her. Again, just showing you the scope. This is just a little shot of how many boats we have. All of them are named. And then, who they take care of, challenge, contestants, grips, medical, dream team, all that stuff. When and where they're going. And all of these departments, like everything you've seen here today, run non-stop, all day, every day. This is a living, breathing show. This season we also have a lot of driving we have to do because some of our challenges are inland and not on the water, so we have a huge transportation department, and they are all local drivers. And here's our, how'd that episode 2 come out?
It's great. Great one. It's great.
Who goes home?
I don't remember.
Well, if there's one thing Survivor's known for, it is the look of the show, and that responsibility falls to our production designers and producer on the show, Dan Monday. Dan, give us the lowdown. We're taking a tour of base camp. Explain what, from a production design point of view, what you guys do.
We just incorporate the local culture, the ancient culture, whatever culture we got to go on. We just incorporate that in the show for the looks, for the challenges, for the rewards, for tribal council. Just make you feel like you're stepping back in time into that culture.
This is the last department that I'm going to show you. This is the challenge department. Obviously, this is where all the challenges get created. John Kerhofer doing a quick tour of base camp for Survivor fans. All the different departments it takes to put on the show. Challenges is responsible for
the creation, the development, and the producing of all the challenges. And this is how we do it. First, we come over and scribble an idea up on the board. Most of these we come up with back in Los Angeles. Then when we get here, we implement them. We come up with a basic design. Our production designer, Dan Monday, will come over and see what's doable. Once we have that done, we go ahead and we say we like it. We'll put it on the grid. Let's give it a name. The bollocks, the human gong, whatever we call it. The Great Wall of Jocelyn is the one we're working on now, and we just put it into a show. We'll put that one in episode 14. Then once we have it in the show, Dan and his team get the Michael over there, Michael Bootby, then makes a concept drawing for it, so that everybody that sees a concept drawing will see the whole story immediately. This is the challenge that we're doing. Dan and his guys go out in the field, they get all the lumber, they get all the stuff. Dan does all the technical drawings and designs up how all the bits and pieces works, designs all the puzzles. They go out, the boys, such as your brother, will then build the sets, and then we go out, Dream Team tests, rehearses, and then finally we shoot it, and we have the greatest show in television.
Thank you, Mr. Kerhofer.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Okay, that's going to conclude the tour of base camp. I didn't hit every department. I missed some key areas because people weren't available, and I didn't touch at all on reality, which are the guys and women that are living out on the beaches every day. You know, we're back here at base camp. We can stop in and get some lunch. We can pop in an air-conditioned office. If you're a reality producer, if you're a reality shooter or doing audio out on the beach, they are long, hard days, and it's also a part of the show that we're just not as comfortable showing you behind the scenes because that's part of our magic of our show. But I want to acknowledge those guys because to not acknowledge them would be a huge omission. I hope if you're a Survivor fan, you're enjoying these. If you're not, let me know and we'll take them down.